What's up, guys? This is NecroNeos, and today I got a friend of mine. He's actually a new partner on the channel. His name is Austin. He's going to be doing a deck profile for you, so enjoy.
Alright. Hey guys, this is Austin here, and welcome to my Tapu Koko deck profile. I really like this card. It's from the Guardians Rising set. I feel like it's very underplayed, and it could be a lot more powerful. This is just my first build of it, so don't hate, just skate. So first we're going to start off with 3 Tapu Kokos. It's a basic Pokemon, 170 HP. It has an ability, Arrow Tail. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, during your turn you may move any number of electric type energy from your Pokemon to this Pokemon. If you do, switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So, let's say you have a damaged Pokemon in the active. You play one of these on the bench, you switch it, and then you can add as many energies from the back row or your bench up to your active as you want. It's pretty much a better version of, what was it, Dragonite EX. And it has 1 attack, Sky High Claws, does 130 damage, for 2 electric and a colorless, and then it has a GX attack, Tapu Thunder, same cost as the attack, 2 electric and a colorless. It does 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack can be devastating to multiple decks in format right now, especially Metagross, because that cycles through a lot of energy. Metagross takes 3 energy to attack, and they're gonna be powering up their bench also. So this attack is just devastating. It's also good against Gardevoir. It's also good against just many different decks right now in the competitive side. He has a 2 retreat cost and 170 HP. And no weakness and resistance. That's really good about him too. Our secondary attacker is Drampa GX. I chose Drampa, a single copy of him, because he can be really good to set up early game, especially with Big Wheel GX. For 1 colorless energy, shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 10 cards. So let's say you're playing against a deck like Garbodor, and they don't run many energies. So, I mean, they do run many energies, but you're not going to see them very often. So you can Big Wheel for your GX attack instead of Tapu Thunder. And it has two moves, Righteous Edge. It does 20 damage for a single colorless, and discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Berserk, it does 80 damage for 3 colorless, but it does 70 more damage if any of your Pokemon on the bench have damage on them. This move's even more powerful now with the introduction of Guzma, because Guzma, you can switch a damaged Pokemon onto your bench, and then you can bring up Berserk Drampa and just Berserk all over the place. 100 HP basic Pokemon. All the Pokemon in this deck are basic pretty much, which is also really nice. Searchable with Nest Ball. So 1 copy of that. Then for a support Pokemon, we run 2 Magnemite, 1 Magneton, and 2 Magnezone. I apologize, I only have 1 Magnezone at the moment. Got some really bad glare going there. Jeez, that's disgusting. But we run 1 Magnezone because of the magnetic circuit ability. As often as you like during your turn before you attack, you may attach a electric type energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So that's really powerful for powering the bench. So you can just attach as many times as you like. Great card. 140 HP, so it's a little bit of a beefy stage 2. Not too beefy, but we do run a couple copies of Rare Candy in this deck. That's why we run 1 Magneton. We also run 2 Tapu Leles, self-explanatory. If you don't know, then you live under a rock. But yeah, those are Tapu Leles there. Sorry about the glare. We're going to have to take care of that. And that's all for the Pokemon side of it. Moving on to supporters, we run 3 Sycamore, staple of any deck really. We will run 3 N, also a staple, 2 Guzma, and 2 Acerola. Acerola is great in this deck because you can throw down a Tapu Koko on the bench, take your damage active back to the bench, take all the damage from your previous active, attach it to your new Tapu Koko. Then you have a Tapu Koko on the bench that has no damage on it, and you can Acerola, pick that up. Or if you can't do that, you can Acerola, pick up your active with all its energy, put up a new active, and then use Magnezone to throw all those energies back down on the board. Great card. Thinking about bumping it up to 3, but 2 is fine for this deck also. That's it for the supporter line. No Coco. I mean, no Professor. Yeah, Professor. Oh, jeez. Whatever his name is. Yeah. Cannot think of his name. God. Professor Kukui. Yeah. No Professor Kukuis. Unfortunately, I love that card. But we run 3 Ultra Balls. I mean, not 3, 4. The glare over here is horrible. 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Max Elixir. This is another card I don't have, so I'm running 3 proxies of it, but I do have a legit card right there. Max Elixir, look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench. Great for this deck because you can just Max Elixir, attach, or you can Max Elixir and then Magnezone and power up a Pokemon there. It just allows you to flow energy a lot quicker. Let's move all this up a little bit. Make some more room for the rest of the deck. And then we also run 4 Super Scoop Up, flip a coin of heads, flip a coin of heads, put one Pokemon and all cards attached to it back in your hand. It's pretty much a Acerola, but with a coin flip. Great card. Run 4. You could run 3, but I mean 4 is a great number because you may not always land heads, and it could come clutch in some situations. We run 2 Rare Candy for the Magnezone. You could run it to 3 so you can get it like guaranteed, but I don't really like that. I feel like you could run 2. Hey guys, sorry about that. Camera died. Anyways, we run 2 Rare Candies. You could run 3. I prefer to run 2. 2 Max Potion. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon if you do discard all energy attached to that Pokemon. You don't want to ever. I mean, you can put down a fresh Tapu Koko, take the energy off a damaged Pokemon, smack them with a Max Potion, and they're healed. So I really like Max Potion in this deck. Very powerful. I run it at 2. You could run it at 3. I've seen some builds with 3, but I prefer 2. Field Blower, Self-Explanatory, Float Stone, Super Rod, Rescue Stretcher. Just nice one-offs. It's good to have. Super Rods gets your energies and Pokemons back into your decks. And then Rescue Stretcher, put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile back into your deck. Situational. You don't have to run both of them. You can run either one, but I run both of them. They're pretty nice. 3 Fighting Fury Belt. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets 40 plus HP, and attacks do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. This card's really nice because you never really, like, everything in this deck, like, except for the Magnezone, of course, is a basic. So, you throw this on them, more HP, they can smack a little bit harder, comes in handy. And it has great synergy with the next card I'm about to show. Can you see that? Let's move that up. Has great synergy with the next card I'm about to show, Aether Paradise Conservation Area. Great card, great stadium to have in this deck. Basic grass and basic electric type Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, take 30 less damage from the opponent's attacks. So, awesome card. Tapu Koko has 170 HP. Fighting Fury Belt, 210 HP. And then plus Aether Paradise Conservation Area. It takes 30 less damage. You can have a Tapu Koko out there for a good bit without it like getting knocked out before throwing down another Koko to bring it back to the bench and possibly max potioning Super Scoop or Acerola that damage Koko. So great card to have in this deck, must have at 3. So throw that down here. I'm trying to keep all the cards on the screen. And then we now on the deck with 12 energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. 12 energies that end the deck. We don't play anything like Dull Colorless. It's completely unneeded. The only Pokemon that would really benefit from that is Tapu Lele and Drampa, and since we have the Magnezone and the Max Elixirs, it's not needed, which is nice, so we can't get Rageous Edged by another Drampa from, like, you know, a Garbodor deck. But, yeah, this is my deck list. Just try to get all those energies on camera there. But anyway, it's my deck list. Comment below what you think. Please don't be too harsh. It's my first build of the deck. But yeah, go ahead, try it out if you'd like. It works pretty well for me. Very quick paced. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next video.